This is your Fox 47 News Flash.
Welcome to your Fox 47 News Flash from the Digital Newsroom. I'm Chris Lewis, and these are the top stories that we're following. On Wednesday, a pretrial was scheduled for Larkin Neely. However, it was pushed to next week because prosecutors said they had to iron out a few details. The suspect in the May 2017 stabbing death of Kevin Worth was found competent to stand trial. Neely is charged with open murder and armed robbery. He was arrested in Detroit on May 22, 2017, less than 24 hours after the Worth was found dead in his home in Lansing. Police say that they found Worth's blood on clothes in a dumpster outside Neely's Detroit home. They say they also found DNA evidence in the Radisson hotel room where Neely was staying in Lansing. Worth texted a friend a few hours before he was killed, saying he'd met with a man at the Nut House bar in Lansing and invited him home. He said the man was making him feel uncomfortable and he feared for his life. He said he was setting the alarm on his house. The alarm went off shortly before 7 a.m. Police found Worth dead in his living room when they arrived. He had 26 stab wounds. Neely's competency ruling, which says he's capable of assisting in his own defense, isn't the last step before trial. A judge will have to rule on the criminal responsibility exam too, which would mean he was sane and aware of what he was doing at the time. Former Michigan State University gymnastics coach Kathy Klages is scheduled to be in court on Wednesday morning. Attorneys for Klages are asking a judge to throw out evidence in the case against her during a pretrial hearing before Ingham County Circuit Court Judge Joyce Dragonchuk. Klages is scheduled with one felony count and one misdemeanor count of lying to police in the Michigan Attorney General's office investigation into the Larry Nassar scandal. She faces up to 4 years in prison if convicted. A motion to suppress evidence is up for consideration during a hearing in the Ingham County Circuit Court at 10:30. From school trips to the Capitol to games at MSU, there are many reasons to visit the greater Lansing area. Whether they're coming here or going further up the state, they're likely coming through here, said Jack Shripsema, CEO and president of the Greater Lansing Convention and Visitors Bureau. Being the headquarters of the state government is a tremendous asset. According to the CVB, the region welcomes 4.8 million visitors a year, pumping over $600 million into the local economy. The organization works with Pure Michigan to promote their members and events, but the ad campaign was axed from the state budget. The Pure Michigan campaign, I think, lifts many organizations throughout the state, Shripsema said. Hotels and restaurants and attractions, museums, and there are thousands of people that work in this industry and rely on their livelihood for tourism. Governor Gretchen Whitmer vetoed the line item for the tourism brand, cutting the budget from $37.5 million to zero. The veto can trickle down and strike local businesses that rely on tourism, like Impression 5 Science Museum. The governor's office released a statement to Fox 47 News saying the governor supports Pure Michigan. She had allocated $31 million for the campaign in her executive budget, but without support from Republicans, tough decisions had to be made. The statement says the governor is willing to negotiate. The governor said that the legislature would have to pass a supplemental bill to restore funding to Pure Michigan. East Jolly Road between Coolidge Road and Hagedorn Road in Meridian Township had to be shut down on Wednesday morning because of several power poles leaning over the road. The Meridian Township Fire Department responded to the area around 1 a.m. Officials at the scene tell Fox 47 that there's no word on what caused the power poles to lean. The road was still closed as of Wednesday morning. An investigation is currently underway. Learn more about all of these and all Mid-Michigan's breaking news on fox47news.com.